Now let's see what the brand new Super Soaker Supersizer can do. Whoa! Awesome! And just in time for dinner.
And just in time for me to make my move.
Okay, today we've got a 3-meat mega sub for Lee, tuna on rye for Mark, no crusts,
Yum! Tunify me!
PB and banana for Tony,
Hello, PB. Goodbye, hunger.
and an organic cheese sprout and tomato wrap for Megan.
Nice catch, Miss Butterfingers.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
Hello? Your lunch just ate the pavement. That wasn't a compliment.
You're right. I completely agree.
Weird. Do you think WOOHP replaces sister unit with a robot or something?
Actually, I've seen that look before. On myself, during cheerleader tryouts. And from the goofy grin, non-blinking eyes, and perma-smile, I'd say Megan's got a crush.
According to Southdale's database, his name's Paul. He just moved here from California.
Wait a sec. You just hacked into the school's computer system?
Yes, and don't even ask, because there's no way I'm changing that C you got on your last math test. It also says that Paul's 5'10", which makes him the tallest kid in the school.
And the cutest. I've got to ask him out.
Then you better snap out of your love funk, 'cause Tall Paul's headed this way.
Hi there. My name's Megan. Welcome to Southdale.
Did you see that? He totally blocked out the sun. And he totally ignored Megan.
He didn't ignore me. He just didn't see me because clearly I'm too short for him. I gotta find a way to make myself taller. Then Paul will notice me for sure.
Uh-oh, something tells me that isn't an earthquake.
Great! Now none of us will get to eat our lunches!
Huh, maybe it was an earthquake, 'cause how can Jer whoop us when he isn't even in his office?
Up here, Spiez.
Jerry? What are you doing on the ceiling?
I threw out my back while on a mission to take down a giant sushi roll in Japan. I'm using this contraption to try and correct it.
Back-fixing contraption, eh? You sure a bad guy didn't capture you and stick you in his evil machine?
This apparatus is from the WOOHP experimental lab. Speaking of which, that's why I've summoned you, to investigate a possible break-in at the facility.
What do you mean, possible break-in?
A ceiling grate was tampered in the Gadget room.
That's all we got? A busted grate?
Yes, but as you know, the lab is quite important. That's why your mission is to go there and take inventory.
Inventory? Can you say one-way ticket to Snoozeville on the Boredom Express?
I assure you, your assignment will be anything but dull.
Then let's get to it, Jer. What are our gadgets this week?
Other than your iTechs and MP comms, which contain the current list of gadgets being worked on at the lab, you won't need any. Which means you're officially dismissed.
Whoa! The boss man was right. This place puts the ooh in WOOHP.
So, where should we start?
Since we're doing inventory, we should probably start with the A's. Anyone seen the all-aboard mini airplane?
If you mean that shiny thing calling my name, yes! Oh, and P.S., so taking it for a spin, yes!
My bad!
Okay, moving on. And this time, let's look with our eyes, not with our hands.
Let me introduce the Big Boron Boxing Glove. The MP-Com says it's a giant boxing glove lined with boron for maximum punch.
Incredible expandable top hat alert! When it expands, it functions as a jack that can support 2,000 pounds.
And I'm guessing this is the chainsaw charm bracelet, jewelry that doubles as a powerful saw. So that just leaves the S gadget, the Super Soaker Supersizer. According to this, it's a big squirt gun-shaped thing. Anybody see it?
Nope, which can only mean one thing. Someone did break in, and they totally stole it.
Just one way to know for sure. Whoa, get a load of this.
Okay, I admit my crush has me thinking unclearly, but isn't that a kid's shoe print?
Hello, Spiez. How's the mission going?
Let's see, so far we've got a missing gadget, a strangely small footprint, and Tony crashing the mini airplane into the wall.
Okay, Mark, too much information.
Oh, dear.
What's wrong, Jer?
I just received a message from Sam, Clover, and Alex at Malibu. Apparently, they're under attack.
Jerry, help us! Don't worry, J-Man, we're on it. We won't let anything bad happen to our fave spy friends.
Good to hear. I'll send the jet right away.
Hold up, guys. If we're gonna go on a real mission, we're gonna need some real gadgets.
I can't believe we get to go to California. It's like a sign Paul and I are meant to be together.
Or maybe it's just a coincidence?
Don't be silly. We're obviously destined to be a couple, which is why it's time to put Operation Taller Me into effect. Oh, so what do you think? Will Paul like me now?
Sure, if he's into girls who look like magicians.
Fine. I'll just find another way to get his attention.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Uh-oh, we got an experimental gadget misfire on our hands.
And on my face, I can't see a thing.
Then you better put the jet on autopilot now!
Okay, my spy sense is telling me that wasn't the autopilot button.
The ground's coming at us faster than Jerry's losing hair.
Oh no, if we hit land, we'll be smushed. Then I'll be even shorter and Paul will never like me.
Hey, we did it. We reached Malibu. I hope Jer won't mind that we flooded the jet's engines.
I'll tell him to send us a new vehicle right after we blast out of here.
According to the WOOHP database, Sam, Clover, and Alex live in the penthouse suite.
Penthouse? No fair. How come all we've got is a treehouse?
We just triggered the building's alarm system.
So much for sneaking up on our villain!
I'll take care of the alarm. You three find the girls.
Sam, Clover, Alex, are you here?
I guess we're too late! They must have been kidnapped!
So, we thrashed our jet and broke into a building for no reason?
Maybe not. Check out this mega-sized footprint.
Whoa! I guess that means it's not the same person who broke into the WOOHP lab.
Don't be so sure. The print is from the exact same shoe, only it's bigger.
And I'll bet my allowance the stolen Super Soaker Supersizer has something to do with it.
No way! Look at these!
What? Did you find another clue?
No! Clover's inflatable platform shoes! They're exactly what I need to win Paul's heart!
Thanks for the comic relief, Megan, but we need to focus if we want to find out what happened to Sam, Clover, and Alex.
I know! I'll search the WOOHP database for a list of small villains. Then again, maybe I should leave the geeky techno stuff to Mark.
You got it, Tony. Looks like we have three choices. Mr. Ant, a half-man, half-ant who likes to eat wood, the human germ, a tiny germ creature who likes to infect people, and Davey Hacker, the notorious kid computer genius.
You mean the brat who tried to take us out on that cruise ship by turning our parents big-time evil?
Yep, and if I had to guess, I'd say he's our guy, because his M.O. is eliminating spies.
Only one prob. It says here that Davey's still doing time at the WOOHP rehabilitation facility.
Come on!
For once, we can visit a bad guy without having to sneak up on him.
This is it, guys. Rehabilitation cell number 118Y, home of our fave child villain, Davey Hacker.
Oh boy, rehabilitation sure is fun! I guess I was wrong. If Davey's here, he can't be our spy napper.
Looks like it's back to square one. Or at least back to Mr. Ant and the human germ.
Oh boy, rehabilitation sure is fun!
Or maybe the trail just got hotter than a baked potato.
No way! Davey replaced himself with a holo baddie!
Ha! I knew he was our guy! My brainitude never fails me on missions.
Then we better figure out where he took Sam, Clover, and Alex fast before he eliminates them.
I've got it! I'm gonna use this pod thingy to create a taller, hollow version of myself. Awesome! By the time Paul realizes how short I really am, it won't matter, because he'll already be crazy in love!
Speaking of crazy, sounds like Spiez is 1 enchilada short of a combo platter.
Wazza! Now that's what I call supersize!
Good thing we're not inside the chopper.
We better try and take Davey out right away before he sees us.
Ouch! There goes vehicle number 2.
Do these experimental gadgets ever work right?
No fair! You were trying to sneak up on me! So much for the boron boxing glove barrage. We're gonna have to fight this mega mutant head on.
How about belly on?
Hey, that tickles, and I hate being tickled!
Okay, time to fight fire with fire.
That was mean! And those logs are gonna leave bruises! That's it! You spies are gonna pay! I say we hyper jump now, pay later! Megan!
Let me go! I already have enough tall people complicating my life!
Come on, guys, we've gotta save her!
So, who's gonna be the one to tell Mom and Dad their daughter was stolen by a giant 10-year-old?
Sorry, but as the oldest, that's so your job.
Don't give up just yet, cause Megan still has her MP comm on her.
Which means we can track the signal.
Yeah? Right after Jerry sends us another new ride?
Welcome to my hideout, spy girl.
Sorry, Davey, but as far as scary lairs go, yours is pretty lame.
Give me a break, I'm just a kid.
Yeah, an evil psycho kid.
Blame it on Jerry. Since he won't let me join WOOHP, I have no choice but to destroy his favorite agents. And when Lee, Mark, and Tony get here, I'll have all 7 of you.
7? So you mean Sam, Clover, and Alex are here too?
Duh! My treehouse is too small for that. I put him in my other layer, my basement playroom.
Double lame. And FYI, when my brothers get here, your little plan's gonna fail, just like you failed to become a spy.
We'll see about that! According to the van's tracking system, we should reach Megan in no time.
Good, because if anything happens to her before she gets a chance to go out with Paul, she'll never forgive us.
That's Davey's house, and it looks like his backyard treehouse is the source of the signal.
We better be quiet, unless we want to go another round with the giant runt.
Hello, team. What's the update?
Shh, we're in stealth mode, Jer.
Yeah? How are we supposed to save Megan from the clutches of a villain with you blabbing?
Sorry, team. Carry on. And if it's not too much trouble, try not to destroy any more WOOHP vehicles today.
So, what do you think the best approach is? Sneak attack from the air or silent raid from the ground? Never mind.
saying, Davey. We want out of this treehouse now.
Don't worry, you won't be in here much longer.
We won't?
No, because after I make myself even bigger, I'm gonna step on you and squash you like bugs. Then I'll take out the other spies.
But I don't want to be a squashed bug. Then I'll never get to go out with Paul.
If only we had a gadget to help us out of here.
Hey, maybe we do.
I can't believe it! The experimental chainsaw charm bracelet actually worked!
Now come on, everyone, we gotta bail. Hey, come back here! I didn't get to smash you yet!
Sorry, Davey dude, but we're over and out. Spies, it's time to fly to freedom.
That's what you think!
Okay, the only thing worse than being squashed like a bug is being squashed by a bug.
You won't, as long as we still have the world's most aggressive bracelet on our side.
Awesome!
Not awesome, and definitely not something we should tell Jerry about.
So much for an experimental gadget working properly.
The experimental gadgets aren't the only ones acting goofy. What's up with our boots?
Truth, it was my turn to recharge them. Only I kinda forgot. Good thing WOOHP provides us with self-deploying parachutes.
Found you! And this time, you're not getting away!
Guys, is there such a thing as grassophobic? Because suddenly I'm not feeling so well.
Relax, Lee. Our shuriken blades will chop the grass down in no time. Fine! You wanna play? Let's play soccer!
Quick, guys, time to duck and cover!
Good idea, T. Only now I'm ready for a more proactive approach.
What do you have in mind?
If there's enough juice left in our boots, I say Lee and I hyper jump onto Davey's foot while you and Tony tie up his feet. Then, when he's not looking, I grab the Super Soaker Supersizer.
Wow, you should get crushes more often. They make you so determined.
What can I say? I want off this mission and on with my potential boyfriend ASAP.
That hurt!
If only Paul could see me now.
Nice move, Megan! Now I'll never get my revenge!
You can take that up with Jerry, back in the WOOHP Rehabilitation Center.
Boys, I think we've got a bigger problem on our hands. Literally.
Oh no! The Super Soaker Supersizer must have malfunctioned! Guess we should have seen that coming.
Well, you better do something about it pronto before I pop like an overblown parade float.
Have no fear, your gadget tinkering brother is here. Voila! Nothing a little polarity reversal won't fix.
Sweet! Now that Megan's no longer freakishly large, we can go save Sam, Clover, and Alex.
I've already taken care of it and placed them safely inside a WOOHP jet. One that you didn't destroy.
Hey guys, nice fatty takedown.
Thanks, Alex.
And that concludes today's mission. While you four head home, I'll arrange for Davey to be taken back to WOOHP.
Speaking of backs, how's yours feeling, Jer?
Perfect. As you can see, that apparatus from the experimental lab worked miracles.
Is it me or was that one crazy mission?
Tell me about it. After my stint as a supersized mega spy, I'm so over being tall.
But what about your crush on Paul?
I'm over that, too. If he can't like me for who I am, then who needs him?
Wow, Paul. You're like the tallest guy in the whole school.
I'm gonna have to grow a foot just to hang out with you.
Don't bother. I only date short girls.
Did you hear that? He likes short girls.
So?
So, I've got to get back to the WOOHP experimental lab and find a way to make myself shorter than she is.